Well, it's the end of the year. Can you believe how fast this year flew by? I cannot, you guys. It's been a very busy year for us. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and anything else you're celebrating. I wish you all the most prosperous, happy New Year, my lovely followers, my viewers, my subscribers. So I thank you for watching my channel this entire year. And the past years, my OG subscribers, you are my bread and butter. Thank you for sticking with me. And I hope to bring you fantastic content next year. I have some new surprises planned for you guys in the new year, including a giveaway and a bunch of new and exciting video ideas. Okay, stay tuned for all that. Now this video, I'm going to share with you the best of the best of the best perfume releases in 2024 this year, the best only. I have, as you can see, nearly 700 perfumes behind me in my display. I buy, receive, and try so many fragrances, and I can really speak to the best of the best. I don't just have 200, I don't have 300, I have nearly 700. If I'm not mistaken, I'm one of the few creators who have that many, almost 1,000 collection, other than the really big ones, you know. And I'm not one that declutter all the time, sell the perfumes, turn around and sell it and buy, you know. So I keep mine, and I will do a declutter at some point, but not willy-nilly every month, every week. Anyway, so I can really speak to the best of the best of the best releases, and these include designer and niche, okay? So let's jump right in, because I have a lot of really fantastic fragrance releases that came out this year that you have to know about if you missed it. So let's jump right in. Hi my lovely people, welcome back to another fabulous fragrance video. I've got the best of the best of the best on my table here, and I am itching to share them with you, okay? I don't know what to start with. I think I'm gonna start with one of my top favorite, super duper favorite fragrance brands. It is Maison Crivelli. Some of my favorite, top favorites are from this brand. As you guys know, I love Hibiscus Mahjad, but that didn't come out this year. What did come out this year that I cannot live without is this gorgeous beauty right here. This is Tuos Astral. This is perfect for the winter weather we're having right now. Oh my gosh, this is not a perfume you need to spray, okay? You can smell it from here, just out of the atomizer. It's a very permeating strong fragrance without being beast mode or offensive. This is that very sultry, super dripping, feminine, sexy, white, yellow floral type fragrance that's really strong and withstand cold weather. This is a perfume that will cut through a blizzard, okay? It's very much a permeating, long-lasting, long-wearing, projecting fragrance. Oh, and of course it has tuberose. It's the basic, like, #1 note in here that really stands out. It's not your bubblegummy tuberose, it's the sexy tuberose, especially mixed with the osmanthus note. Usually I'm not a big fan of osmanthus, but in here, osmanthus gives this fragrance almost like a honeyed kind of nuance. So it smells like honeyed tuberose that permeates, and there's that leather type of like luxurious base here with a slight sweetness from vanilla without being overwhelming. Some muskiness about it that is perfect, slight spiciness from that Ceylon cinnamon, which is the only real cinnamon. Oh my goodness, this is so sexy. This is one of the sexiest fragrances a woman can ever wear, okay? And it's perfect for this kind of winter weather. I think it's one of the best fragrance releases of all time, but especially this year. I got mine from Twisted Lily. I will list a link, everything down below. And I do have a discount code with Twisted Lily. It's Cleo 10 if you want a discount on that beauty. For those of you who hate solar fragrances but still want a summery beachy fragrance, here's another one for you. Oh my gosh. This is from room 1015. It's one of their masterpieces. There's this Wave Child. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say that a lot in this video. This is that beautiful candied watermelon, kind of like Jolly Rancher scent with the ocean in the background, you guys. It's like eating watermelon Jolly Rancher candy on the beach. Oh my gosh, this has like that. I picture like the surfer girl with sand all on her thighs, carrying her surfboard with beach hair, and she's so sexy, like a bronze goddess. This has like ambergris, which is like this, you know, again, very oceanic woody note that is like, you know, harvested from the stomach of sperm whales. I believe they make the synthetic version now, but anyway, it's absolutely gives you that oceanic vibes. Oh my gosh, I can feel the sweet sea breeze on my face, and it's sweet and sexy. My husband goes over this one. He absolutely loves it. It's one of his all-time favorite fragrances on me. I do have a discount code with room 1015, but it's not Cleo 10 anymore. It's something more complicated, like AFF_Cleo 10 or 10 Cleo. I can't remember. I will list and link everything down below for you guys to note. I'm going to mention discounts in case you want one discount, because I would want people to share discounts with me, because, you know, I'm always looking. I don't buy retail, you guys. I have to have a discount or I ain't buying anything, okay? And the other really amazing release, like I said, I'm only going to share with you what was released this year, 2024, and best of the best of the best. One of the first ones that I want to talk about to you is this gorgeous beauty. How can I talk about the best perfume releases of 2024 without the best release of 2024 right here? M.MICALLEF, Au Féminin. Au Feminine it is. Oh boy, is it feminine. Oh my gosh, if Audrey Hepburn was alive, she would be all over this fragrance, because she loved orange blossom fragrances, and all of her signature fragrances that I know of had a beautiful sweet orange blossom note, and so does this. This is like a candied orange flower. Oh my gosh. My mouth is even watering, although it's like not particularly gourmand, but it's sweet orange flower. It's super feminine, it's fresh. There's something very, you know, you guys, you don't get a lot of compliments on actually very heavy duty, dense, even gourmand fragrances. What I noticed that I get a lot more compliments on more fresh, slightly sweet fragrances like this all the time, and this is a huge compliment getter. Do you see how much I've used this fragrance? I absolutely adore it. I wore it all summer, all throughout. Ever since I got this, I wore this fragrance, and it's a huge compliment getter. It's got a very sweet, syrupy mandarin note with other citrus notes like lemon and bergamot, and it has pink pepper with that little bubbliness, you know, like that sort of like nice happy kind of feeling. It has neroli. It has a sweet orange blossom that smells like candied orange blossom in here. There's something candied about it. There's rose, there's jasmine, very beautiful floral notes, very, very feminine. It's actually orange blossom absolute, which is why it's really strong and just potent. And it got sensual base with sandalwood, very sexy with musk. Oh, it's got some vanilla, so it's sweet. That's probably why the orange blossom smells like candied orange blossom. My gosh, like the best. I would say out of everything that's on my table, this is in the top 3 for the most amazing perfume releases of 2024. M.MICALLEF, Au Féminin, huge compliment getter. And I, of course, have a discount code with M.MICALLEF Cleo 10 if you want to get a hold of that beauty. My gosh, it's the most generous fragrance house. When you order from them, you actually get free shipping, and also you get a lot of goodies. So I really recommend ordering from the M.MICALLEF website. Besides, I'm not even sure if this is available elsewhere because it's a very new release. And then from NATO, this is was a new house to me that was introduced to me this year. I have like 5 fragrances from this house, and I die hard love each and every one of them. But there again, they're all new releases this year, but I'm not going to share the other ones because this is the best of the best of the best of the best of the best from that house. This is NATO Blonde Redhead. This is one of those fragrances that give me a mental picture when I smell it. I pictured it so funny. So when I smell this, I picture this gorgeous, stylish Parisian woman in like Louboutin heels or something, or Manolo Blahniks, and she's walking with shopping bags, and she's going into this pastry shop, and she orders this strawberry shortcake type of creamy strawberry dessert. That's what I pictured when I smelled this. It's funny. Then I was cleaning up and I saw the box that this came in, and I saw there was a card with information on it. And after I did my first review of it, this was after, and I shared that my mental picture with you guys. After that, I read the card, and the card actually described a similar mental picture where I think they talked about the same type of Parisian, like stylish lady, but it was more like she knocks over a cake with cream. I don't know, but it was a very similar picture, which is astonishing. Oh my gosh, you guys, again, I don't need to spray this. This smells like whipped cream with strawberries and I don't know, dreams, okay? I don't know how to describe it. I don't even think this has strawberries, actually. This has, if I remember correctly, this has fig milk and notes like that. It doesn't necessarily even have strawberries, but there's something very lactonic and berry-like about this fragrance, but in a very sexy way. It has like a date note that adds to that deliciousness, slight gourmand twist. In this fragrance, there's rose for that very sexy feminine touch. It has like chocolate. Again, this is a very gourmand fragrance, but not in a very shove you in the face kind of way. You know how there are, gourmand fragrances which we do love and adore, like Bianco Latte, that is very screaming gourmand. But this is gourmand. Yes, it is obviously gourmand, but there's something very sexy about it at the same time without it being too obvious. Probably because it has edgy notes like blonde tobacco in it, which is not like your regular tobacco. It's very soft, and oh my god, there's a little bit of an orange note which gives it a juicy, syrupy citrus touch. See, I get so many compliments when I wear this, and I love NATO bottles. They're so cute and flat. You don't need a decant with these. You can just put it in your purse and go. Although you don't need to respray, that one lasts for a long time and projects well. And I got that directly from the NATO website, and I do have a discount code with them. If you want to get this beauty, you can't get these NATO ones anywhere else except NATO website, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want a discount, you really only have that option. So I'll list a link down below. I think it's Cleo 10 also. I can't remember, guys. I have so many codes, I don't know which is what. Just check the description box, always, always, always. And another standout release this year was this stunner right there. Oh my gosh, look at this bottle, this velvety, sexy red bottle. Isn't it gorgeous? This is from Sospiro. This is maraschino. Oh, this is that maraschino, juicy maraschino smell. Oh my gosh. This smells like a sexy woman, wearing like a black leather dress or a pencil skirt with a red hot top, wearing Christian Louboutins, with her legs crossed, sitting at a bar, and she orders a very fizzy cocktail, and across the cocktail comes the 3 juicy juice dripping maracchinos, and that's what she smells like, but only that to the 100,000th time. And she's projecting, everybody's looking at her, and like, oh my gosh, it's so sexy. Red lips come to mind. Oh my gosh. This has a lot of fragrance notes, okay? Cornucopia of fragrance notes. This has obviously cherry. I think it's the red cherries you get in here, but the smell of this is just like the you know, like the maraschino cherries you put in your drink. Syrupy, sweet cherries, okay? So it has red cherries, it has a little bit of almond, but it though you don't have that marzipan-y scent per se. And then you have heliotrope, which has kind of like that almondy nuance to it too. It has the little powderiness from orris. It has jasmine, among many other beautiful floral notes. Rose, obviously. It has some strawberries and apples, which add a bit of juicy touch to this fragrance, which I think contributes to that maraschino syrupy type of scent this has. That juiciness, the fruit juiciness. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is, by the way, this is a very permeating fragrance. I like to use that word instead of beast mode, because beast mode implies offensive, slap you in the face kind of fragrance. This isn't. This is that fragrance that permeates, okay, cuts through the air and just grace people, you know, and they go, wow, you know, that kind of fragrance. Projects like crazy, lasts forever, 24 hours type of fragrance. And yes, you can wear it in the winter, in the cold weather, but the best time, in my opinion, for this is the early spring, which is great because it's a light cherry, not your dark, deep cherry, you know what I mean? One of the best perfumes in my collection. I'm so happy to have this. And when I run out, I'll be buying more, okay? Been wearing this. Do you see how much I worn? Like, it's down to there already. And I only just got it this year, just a few months ago. The House of Killian, one of my 2 most favorite houses. One is M.MICALLEF, the other is Killian. Killian came out with the most gorgeous solar fragrance this year during summertime. Do you see the dent I put into this fragrance? It's down to there. I took this on my summer vacation, wore it all summer, got so many compliments. This is the most heavenly, breezy, gorgeous, hair in the wind type of goddess-like summery fragrance. This has, I think this has gorgeous solar notes like tiare flower, which is one of the most drop-dead gorgeous goddess-like solar fragrance, floral fragrance notes ever. It has, I think, frangipani. There's even maybe ylang-ylang. Slight sweetness. It's got coconut. Oh my gosh, but not like coconutty, you know, but like under, like a nuance of coconut there, which kind of gives you that suntan vibes, you know. But it smells like a freshly showered, in the breeze, hair blowing, sun-kissed goddess type of scent. I can feel the warm wind of the summer on my face. The next one I want to talk to you about is this one by Acro. This is Acro Glow. This is by far the best ambery perfume I've ever smelled in my life. This is not your super heavy duty, deep, dense ambery fragrance. The problem with ambery fragrances, for me anyway, unless you're like a super amber fan, like you love those really deep amber fragrances, then you probably love most of the amber fragrances out there. But for me, amber can be a bit much when it's too strong, especially, you know, the type of amber fragrances you usually get. Too strong, you know, whereas this one is the most sexy, gorgeous, light ambery fragrance. There's something very delicious about it too. There's something sweet in here. It opens with that very bubbly, sparkling pink pepper note, and there's that beautiful, sensual, sexy, romantic rose. There's a little like subtle smokiness from that sweet incense. It's not your frankincense type of incense. It's rather kind of like a mild sweet incense. And then it's sweet probably because there's benzoin and amber obviously, and there's vanilla as well. That's why it's sweet. I absolutely adore this amber fragrance. This is great for like transitioning from summer to fall, and then throughout fall you can even wear it in winter. Great performance during colder months. You can even wear this during warmer months at nighttime. Very, very beautiful fragrance from Acro. One of the best releases this year, I would say right here, Acro Glow. I got it from Lucky Scent and I have my standing discount with Lucky Scent. Oh my gosh, another gorgeous release is right here this year from Shabu. This is Shabu Miti. This, oh, I was wearing this the other day. My God, you guys, this is so beautiful. You would think that this just plain simple smells like a tiramisu. Nope, nope, you would be wrong. This is a very floral gourmand. You guys, it's something so pretty that it's indescribable. There's something edible about it, but there's also something very perfumey and feminine about it. This has like whipped cream with coffee. There's like biscuit in here, kind of like a vanilla biscuit kind of smell. It has something very lactonic and creamy from the coconut milk mixed with vanilla. Almost smells like creamy vanilla dessert. It also has chocolate in here. It has like a little bit of powderiness. It's got musk because musk is very sexy. It gives a very sexy kind of vibe to it. That coffee, you know, mixed with the gourmand notes, it kind of like chocolate and all the gourmand notes, it makes it smell like slightly like tiramisu vibes, but there are some floral notes that make this super pretty and perfumey. It's really gorgeous. You should smell this. Like, and you smell it on, spray it on, it smells like a sweet, slightly floral, but sweet delight. Like it's just gorgeous. My husband loved it on me when I was wearing the other day. He really loved it. He kept sniffing me. Another amazing release this year was from Unknown Nomad right here. Unknown Nomad released 3 Exate fragrances, and this is one of the 3. I have all 3 of them. This is the one I like the most. This is Jardin de Misfa Extrait. You guys know I have Jardin de Misfa, the original, and now this is the Extrait. But the thing about the Extrait, this is still a gorgeous date fragrance, you know, dates, but the rose note is super prominent in this. So it's very, it takes you to this sort of like fantasy in your head, like being carried, you know, like the days of like Cleopatra, you know, ancient Egypt and ancient India, you know, Indus Valley. Those cultures, they use these like these things that 4 men carried, you know, royal women in these like, there's a name for them, I forget the name. So I almost feel like I'm Cleopatra, or, you know, like a Middle Eastern queen, sitting on one of those, being carried through the cool desert air. Like, you know, at nighttime, deserts can be actually cool, even very cold. So kind of like a slightly cool desert evening, being carried, and I'm like smelling like this, and I'm like Egyptian queen. That's kind of how I feel. This has that gorgeous romantic rose mixed with the date and the other sweet notes. It's so, so beautiful. It makes me feel like a queen. This one, like a Middle Eastern queen. It's got a little bit of that, you know, oriental, exotic vibes about that fragrance. Oh my God. Mwah. I do have a discount code with Unknown Nomad. I don't remember what it is. It may not be Cleo 10. It might have been changed. I'll list and link everything down below, you guys. I'm going to share whatever the discounts I have that I can share with you. Some of these don't. For some of them, I don't have discount codes, like these ones I'm about to talk about next. This is a designer fragrance. This came out this year. This is, you wouldn't even believe what fragrance line this belongs to, because it smells nothing like the rest of them. This is from the La Vie est Belle fragrance line of Lancôme. This is the latest one, flanker in the line. It's nothing like the rest of them. It's a complete different fragrance. This is La Vie est Belle Elixir, you guys. This is a beautiful, slightly powdery lipstick, kind of like violet candy, you know, that makeup scent you get in makeup powders, that kind of very sensual, feminine dittavantise, getting dressed in front of her well-lit dressing table, or an actress, you know, or a burlesque dancer or something, you know, that very sexy, like, woman in stilettos, putting on red lipstick kind of vibes. This has a violet, it has raspberry, it has some gorgeous notes. Oh my gosh, I get so many compliments from men when I wear this, and they love the way this smells. It smells like a sexy lady, okay? Oh my gosh, my husband loves it so much as well. So sexy. When I need something like a go-to fragrance to smell sexy, this is one of them I go to. Do you see the dent? You see the dent? And it's a very new release, just recently, just a few months ago. And you guys, another delicious fragrance that was released this year is this one right here by Carnival. I'm sorry, Brown Girl Jane. This is Carnival. Oh my gosh. This is a sweet fruit cocktail, okay, on the beach or by the poolside. Smells like mangoes. This has like agave nectar. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of like exotic fruits in here. It smells absolutely delicious. I took this on vacation to Cancun, wore it by the poolside while having those colorful cocktails. It was perfect for the occasion. Very beautiful fragrance. Smells really good. My husband has complimented me while wearing that fragrance a lot. Another really cute release this year was this one, Strawberry Letter. This is like, this is really the teenage girl meets grown woman, okay, like right in the middle. This does not, just when you think about the notes, this has strawberry in it, obviously, like strawberry, potent strawberry note with juicy plum and all that. When you think about it, you think strawberry and you think teenager, but it's not. It's a very almost like a grown interpretation to it, but there's something so youthful about it. A very juicy strawberry fragrance. I love the magnetic cap. This is by Fleur. This is Strawberry Letter. Really fun fragrance. I really enjoyed it during the warmer months. Absolutely love it. So I'm cheating a little bit when I talk about this fragrance, again by M.MICALLEF. This is not a new fragrance. This is M.MICALLEF Ananda Nectar. This was released, I think, 2019 or something, but this particular version, the new version with the pointy cap, just like the original, which has the pointy cap, was released this year. So I am gonna go ahead and cheat here and put this in there because, oh my gosh, I feel like the formula has changed a little bit too. Like it's changed a little bit. This is even more divine than the previous Ananda Nectar, if you ask me. Either that or my new bottle, the new versions, had more time to macerate and mature. I don't know, but this smells even more delight than I remember the original nectar. The Ananda Nectar is the more potent version of the Ananda. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so heavenly. This has like the same notes, only more potent, with the mimosa, the violet, the gorgeous melody of delicate florals that smell like a goddess bathing in a waterfall, stepping out, smelling like this goddess, basically fresh, dewy goddess. It smells like dew drops coming off a meadow from flowers, and just, oh, it's got some freshness about it, right out of the shower type of freshness about it. Look at that gorgeous artisan bottle, hand laid jewels, the crystals there. Oh my gosh, rhinestones or crystals or whatever, absolutely beautiful. I adore it. And I need to add Serene by the Fragrance du Bois Fragrance House. I don't have a full bottle yet, but I have smelled the fragrance. I had a sample, but I ran out. I don't have it physically with me, but I'm going to put that fragrance in this review because it's definitely one of the best releases this year. It's a very sexy cherry fragrance, you guys. It has a very nice cherry note. It has a little bit of like smoky and scentsy vibe. It's very, very sultry in my opinion. The cherry and the fruity notes in here is not overpowering. It's kind of like a musky sweet cherry in a way, with a little bit of that incensey vibe, very sultry vibe. It's very kind of seductive, fun and flirty at the same time. And it smells nothing like the popular cherries like the Lost Cherry or the Duquesa or the Narcotic Delight, whatever, you know what I mean? It doesn't smell anything like that. It's very, very unique, which is really amazing. You know, great in that way, because you don't get your average cherry fragrance every time. The, you know, cherry almond thing, you know what I mean? So it's very, very innovative. In the Nargamotha note, like the very sexy herbal note, Nargamotha or cypriol oil puts this over the top. If you ask me, that's what makes it really, really sexy. Anytime you have like a herbal note like Nargamotha, or cypriol oil, it's so delicious, so sexy. So you guys, those are all the top best fragrance releases of this year, and I have everything except Serene. I need to get my hands on it. I actually am going to order it in a few days, and it shall be on its way to me, and it shall be here before spring for sure, but by the end of winter. So I'll start to wear it end of winter towards spring, which I think would be the best time for the fragrance. So yeah, I have all the best releases, which is lovely, except the one that's on the way that I have already tried. Those are the top fragrance releases this year. It's been a really great year. Hopefully we'll see even more fabulous releases next year, so stay tuned, you guys. What do you think about what I said about these fragrances? Do you agree? Did I miss anything that you thought were a really amazing release this year in 2024? Comment down below, chime and let me know what you think, because if you don't tell me, I don't really know. And it helps me with my channel engagement very much when you comment. I enjoy it and I love corresponding with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please ring the notification bell, because even if you are subscribed, if you don't ring the notification bell, you will not be notified when I upload my videos, which is very important, because right now I don't have a set schedule. I'm going to change my schedule come January 1st. I will share that with you, what days I'll be uploading. I'm gonna go back to a set schedule starting January 1st, and I'll let you know which days and which times that's gonna be. All I know is that there'll be 2 uploads a week, as always. Okay, you guys? So don't forget to follow me on Instagram and other social media, and hop on over to my makeup and beauty channel, Cleo Luxe Life, where I will be uploading the best makeup releases of 2024 video very soon. I just uploaded the full review of Chanel Spring Summer 2025 makeup collection. Check it out if you haven't already. Subscribe to that channel and support me there as well. I will see you guys in my next video.